Welcome to another journey on the path to the unbreakable you. When we are aware that all human beings are genetically the same, we are at a higher level of consciousness. We are connected to a higher level of ourselves. This higher level of ourselves is really what makes the human species so extraordinary. It is what makes all human beings unbreakable. I call this higher level of ourselves the I principle. The I principle is one of the universal laws and principles that exist inside of the human mind. The I principle is one of, if not the most extraordinary and powerful universal laws and principles operating inside of the human consciousness. Not the I-E-Y-E, but the I has an I am. The I has an I am is the center and nucleus of who you are. It is the hub of your existence. The I is often in conflict with the me. The me is full of the labels you've been conditioned to believe about yourself. The I is the person who is observing you in the mirror. When you look in the mirror, what is that studying you? Who is that? Who is that person that is doing the looking? It is an energy. It is the I energy that exists in all of us. It is looking and observing your physical being. It is neutral. It is not your physical being. It is not your beliefs. And it is not the labels that you've been conditioned to believe about yourself. It is something much more powerful and greater than all of that. Although your physical image in the mirror will consistently and constantly change throughout your life, the I will remain the same. It is the me that is giving the image in the mirror you see all of the labels that you carry around with you throughout your life. You have been programmed into labeling the image that you see in the mirror. And most of it, if not all of the labels you have about yourself, push you further away from the I. Are you understanding this? Does this make sense? There is a place inside of you that is neutral, calm, and powerful. That is the essence of what it is to be human. That's in each and every single one of us. And when you look at the mirror, this gives you an opportunity, the experience of connecting with the I. It's looking at you and studying you because it is not you. It is something separate from the ways that you've been conditioned. The me is who you think you are. It is the I that is what you are. Most people believe that they are their emotions, that they are the labels that's been put on them, because most people are out of alignment with the I. This is what the social construct of race was designed to do. This is what the game of racism and the four toxins are all about. Keeping you out of alignment with the I and keeping you in alignment with the me. Most people, one way or another, have been conditioned to be deadly afraid of the I. They are searching everywhere on earth for their power and inner happiness, when it has been deep inside them since the day they were born. The I that's in you is untouchable. It is unbreakable. If you fully connect to it, no one and nothing will be able to hurt or break your spirits and lower your self-worth. Nelson Mandela was connected to the I principle. Viktor Frankl, Sitting Bull, Cesar Chavez, and billions of people throughout human history around the world have been in alignment with the I principle. Gandhi, Martin Luther King, and millions of everyday people just like you and me have been in alignment with the I principle, making them courageous. The I principle turns fear into your counselor and coach instead of your jailer and oppressor. It gives you the courage to never lower your head to anyone and to get out in life and create the life and happiness you desire. It makes you unbreakable when you are outmanned and outgunned. It keeps you going. It gives you the power to control your emotions instead of your emotions and fears controlling you. Here's an example of what I'm talking about. When you say, I am happy or I am afraid, it is the I that is assessing and analyzing these feelings and emotions and determining how you are feeling. It is able to do that because it is neutral. It is unaffected by the emotions and experience. So if you're feeling the emotion of fear, shame, inferiority, it doesn't feel it. It is untouchable by any of these emotions. When you say, I am African, I am Asian, Latino, Native American, I'm Spanish, I'm American, I'm British, the I is none of these labels, nor will it ever be. All of these emotions and labels and things are a part of the me, part of the world that has been created by man. This chart will help you better understand the difference between the I and the me. We'll start with the first chart with the type of labels that we are often given. This will give us an example of how the I never changes and is the center, the hub of our existence. It really is the core of who we are. You've heard me say in other sessions that it is not you who suffers, but the image of you who suffers. This will give you a clear understanding of what I mean by this. You see, we are not our nationality. That changes depending on where we live and what our country calls itself. We are not our man-made race. That changes too depending on what nation we're in and what governments decide to call us. Our culture can change if we marry into a different family or move to a different region. Our religion can change. One day we can be Jewish and then decide to become a Muslim or decide to become a Christian, or a Christian can decide to be a Catholic or a Mormon or a Baptist or a non-denominational, etc. We change our political parties. One day we can be a Democrat, the next day we can be a Republican or an independent. Our economic status changes. We can be poor one year and wealthy and comfortable the next. All of these things are like a circle spinning around like a wheel that goes around us. But the I remains the same. It is neutral. Now, what I mean by it is not you who suffers, but the image of you who suffers. In this next chart, you see the emotions that we experience. We experience feelings of feeling inferior. You can feel inferior one day and then feel comfortable and secure the next day, or even be under the illusion of feeling superior. And those emotions can fluctuate back and forth. You can be stressed one day and very calm and relaxed the next. Your anger changes. You can feel lonely and afraid, jealous, depressed, stupid, bored, out of place, etc. These our emotions are not who we are. Our emotions are rotating on a wheel around the center of who we are. This is why I can assess my emotions. This is why you and all human beings can assess our emotions. We can say things like, I'm bored, I'm angry, I'm depressed, I'm afraid, I'm stressed out. Anytime you can assess the emotions that you are feeling, there's a part of you that is not connected to these emotions. There is something assessing how you feel. That is the I. It is never damaged. It is unbreakable. It is the energy that makes us the most remarkable creature on the earth and perhaps the universe. It's what makes us the highest creation. So your emotions are always rotating, but the I is always the same. Every time we go into the subconscious mind, every time we go into deep relaxation, we get closer to the I. Every time we meditate and we calm ourselves, we're building a bridge to the I. Does that make sense? I certainly hope so.